Welcome
Yeah,
back to the Idle Podcast, episode
yeah,
2. This is
yeah,
your boy, Kai the Guy, and we also have Anthony and Mr. Banyan boy over here,
yeah,
big old
yeah,
handle
yeah. Was
mustache.
good.
And today, we don't really have anything to really talk about other than just a couple of things that we wrote down. We didn't really come prepared today, so forgive us a little bit. But we have a few topics we're going to talk about today. I'm going to ask my friends here what they want to start with. I have a few things that we could talk about today. This is more of a I and Anthony kind of thing because we've been watching the anime and the movies, but the Fate movies. We've been kind of talking about wanting to talk about fast food because we just thought that would be funny. Uh, I know Anthony's been really wanting to get into sneakers recently, and
Yes,
Dio and
sir.
I love sneakers. We're big sneaker heads and whatnot, as you can kind of see over here. Music, I know Anthony's been kind of like integrating himself with the same music that we like, so we could talk about that kind of stuff. Maybe some sports, and maybe some games that we've been playing quite a bit recently, like Held Ever 2 or Overwatch. And then we could talk about something like how we fell in love with gaming in the first place. Because if you guys don't know, we're all like really big gamers. We've been gaming for like as long as we can remember. So I'm gonna let the boys take it from here, see what they want to talk about first.
All right,
For
bro.
sure. And well, we're gonna go, or you wanna
Let's
say to
cheers it
that?
up.
You gotta
Let's
cheers to that
cheers it
one.
up.
Yeah.
Motherfucking episode 2. You feel me? Let's cheers it up, boys. Let's get it.
Cheers
Yeah.
to episode 2. On that note, though, what's your favorite fast food burger?
Ooh.
This is
All
burger
right.
talk.
I
Burger
have
talk.
I have a go-to, right? Taking dabs
I
is
gotta go to
crazy.
too as well.
I have a go-to. My go-to is Jack in the Box, and it's the double ultimate bacon cheeseburger.
Double
It's
ultimate bacon cheeseburger.
fuego, hits every single time, never misses, tastes good every single time, tastes the same every single time, bro. Extra mayonnaise, extra mustard, extra ketchup.
Mm.
Oh, damn. So that's your
Yeah,
like, if you're like, dang, I want a burger. I want
that's
I
where I
want to
go.
get full off of a meal and I want to be satisfied. That's your meal you
Yeah,
go to.
that's the meal I get to.
That's the
Curly
sad.
fries, large every time.
That's the saddest. What drink?
A Sprite.
I like Sprite. I fuck with Sprite.
I
That's one of my
love,
favorite drinks. Kai.
can't go wrong
Sprite,
with
yeah.
Sprite.
You can never go wrong with a double bacon Western cheeseburger from Carl's Jr.
Fuego,
Never go wrong. Good
fuego.
Those are
every
fine.
single
Hey,
time.
those. Okay,
Every
you get
single time.
regular
And
fries.
yeah, I like regular fries personally, just because I don't eat all my fries regardless. I eat very small portions of stuff. So
Super. Hey, let them know, bro. Let them know you're
mm,
super slow.
I'm a super. I'm not super slow or anything like that, but I eat super
No,
slow.
no.
Okay, not just playing. But what you want to call it? I do eat super slow for whatever ungodly reason. Maybe it's because I'm like a tiny dude and I got a tiny stomach, but I only eat so much. And these guys over here are always like, dude, why do you always eat so slow?
Yeah, definitely.
You know say?
Mine. This is a cheap meal, like super cheap. But my go-to is 2 McDoubles, light mayo, a large fry, and a Coke.
Bro.
Two
See,
McDoubles.
Fire. Two
Okay,
McDoubles though.
McDonald's, I get like the same thing almost every single time, and it's the double cheeseburger. It's essentially the same shit, it just has an extra patty, extra cheese. That
Right.
shit is crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
I have to get.
Easiest
I
to the
always get
best
two
thing.
McDoubles. The
It
prices
used,
on
it used to
fast
be
food
the
are crazy.
yeah, that's true. It used to be the McChicken when it was like $1, but it's not $1 anymore. So it's like,
No,
Mhm.
I think they're
well,
$3
yeah,
now.
yeah, they're like
Th-
$2, bro.
The
no,
inflation over the
no.
years after COVID happened. Well, obviously because we kept getting those stimulus checks.
Mhm.
Fast food just went crazy. You might as well go to a fucking restaurant and sit there and eat.
Might
Have
as
you guys
well.
ever had the I think it's like 4 patties on a Big Mac?
But oh, the new one, the
The
double
new
Big Mac, the
one.
double
Yeah,
Big.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
I haven't
Which
had it,
so
but
I
like I
like Big
love
Macs
Big
too,
celebrity was
Macs.
but
What'd you say?
a celebrity was made that up. Well,
Really?
he didn't make it up, but that was his order. That's why they made that.
Ugh.
And so
I
they
fucks
they
with that. Who else had?
uh,
Someone else had to order. Megan the
what is it?
Stallion.
The Saweetie sauce?
The
Was that
sweet.
ooh,
Wait,
McDonald's?
was it Meg? I think it's Sweetie
Was it Megan the
that I'm thinking
Stallion?
about. It's one
Or
of them, bro.
so I don't know. I'm not in trap, so I don't know the names.
Travis Scott. Travis Scott started that a
Yes,
little bit,
yes.
and now that we're talking about it, I don't know if anybody could see that, but that's a receipt of me getting the Travis Scott burger from McDonald's.
This fool kept his
I,
receipt, bro. What do you think?
I thought it was so funny, bro. I was like, look at this. This is the Travis Scott meal.
I'm
It said,
Straight up
judging
got
you,
it,
bro.
Travis.
This fool has the receipts,
hey,
though. That's so
Travis Scott
funny.
meal with 1 barbecue sauce, French fry, medium French fries, and a large Coke.
I think what the Travis Scott meal had was just the barbecue sauce on the burger.
I don't know. I never got any of them.
I
I'm
don't ever
telling
buy
you,
them
bro.
either.
I only get the double cheeseburger.
It was literally just like a normal burger with, I think, barbecue sauce.
Barbecue. Hey, look though.
Barbecue.
When it comes to the Sprite, I need my Sprite to make me be like. I need it
Your eyes watering.
spicy, bro. Spicy. I love that type of shit.
It really makes me sweat.
I love
McDonald's
that type of
Sprite
shit,
is.
dude. All right, so
McDonald's, they
Kai,
put a whole lot of sugar in their shit.
Yeah, they
you
do.
think so?
Yeah, well, they want you. Well, that's why they always say McDonald's Coke tastes different. There's a lot more sugar in it,
Yeah, that's actually true as fuck.
and sugar is super addicting. So you
Even
want to
when
go
it's
back.
watered down from the ice, it still tastes all sweet.
One of my friends from high school, I'll just say Mingo. His
Okay.
sister, his older sister,
Uh,
she, I would go to their house as like an adult. She would have her man, her baby daddy, go get her like food from a place, but she'd have to have the Coke from McDonald's.
Tell her good.
She would have to have the Coke from McDonald's. So it's like, okay.
That
McDonald's
is what
don't
I
matter,
get
bro.
now if I go to McDonald's. Which, by the way, I need to stop going to McDonald's because it makes my tummy hurt a lot. So
But it's so good, bro.
it sucks, man. Because I like McDonald's a lot.
The best tasting shit is so bad for you.
It
Yeah, I
really
can-
is.
I can eat McDonald's probably every day, but the same thing though. The 2 McDoubles because it's cheap.
If
During
I
COVID though, go ahead.
Okay,
ahead.
if I don't get the double cheeseburger, this was my old go-to. And by the way, this is when I was fat. So like, yeah.
My story.
I used to get the crispy chicken, right? But it was the deluxe one, so it was like patty, chicken,
Fire.
fucking tomato, lettuce. But I used to get that bitch with extra mayonnaise. And look, bro, this is fat as fuck right here. I still do it, by the way. I used to take my fries and I used to dip them in the mayonnaise because McDonald's mayonnaise tastes completely different, bro.
Different. Way
It's
different.
it's like the comparison to like a super regular best foods mayonnaise to like QB mayo. QB mayo obviously
Love
tastes like
QB.
way better, right? And I'm not even gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if they even use QB mayo because that shit is bomb, bro.
Mhm.
It's so
I didn't-
good.
I didn't know. I thought QP mayo was like an Asian thing. No, it's like a Europe. It's like a whole other
Yeah.
side of the world thing. I was watching. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this guy. His name is Spudman.
I never heard of it.
Anyway, so he's a British TikToker, Facebooker, but there's another his competitor is called Spud Bros. So what they make is fucking baked potatoes, and this is like a British like cuisine, I guess. They used to eat it hecka like in the 1800s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they're called jacket spud potatoes or something like that, and it's just a baked potato with butter, black pepper, salt, Heinz baked beans. You know the sweet ones, like the barbecue beans,
That's some
with-
England shit.
with like mozzarella cheese, bro.
Wait,
all
hold
up in
on,
it.
hold on. Is Spudman that guy who owns that cart? And then he always goes, "Oh well, we have a tradition here where the first person in line gets a free fucking-"
Yeah.
Oh,
Him,
okay,
him.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Bro,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Some people be ordering the weird, like, okay, I saw one the other day because now I know who you're talking about. I saw one the other day. This fool ordered fucking tuna and like and like
Tuna
beans,
and
bro.
beans and stuff, bro.
It's so
Dude,
good. Bro.
I'd
The guy-
never heard of those guys before.
Dude,
yeah,
that
bro,
shit
they're
is
really,
weird.
really popular. Like millions of followers. Like he has like 2 or 3 million followers, and he has a pink mohawk.
Yeah, bro.
And I guess this dude has cancer or something like that. But he wakes up every morning, takes himself off of his stuff, and goes to his fucking cart. And dude, people travel from across the world
Yeah.
to go and get his fucking potatoes, and they don't look good when he's making them. The cheese is all it's like
Cold.
frozen.
It's not melted.
It's cold. But I watched a video of someone doing a review. They opened it up, and the shit looked like slop, but it looked like the most tastiest slop I've ever seen. I hate baked potatoes, but I would try his baked potato.
I like potatoes in general. I'm not gonna hate on any. I love all forms of potatoes, bruh.
That's so funny that you've seen that guy.
A
Yeah.
spud, baked potato, French fries, fucking hash browns. And just potatoes, bro. Sign me up, bro. I
Were you
would
one
love
of
to
those
try this
people?
shit.
Were you one of those people who got upset with Taco Bell when they got rid of the potatoes in their menu? Like they took potatoes out completely?
They
Nah.
don't have the potatoes no more.
No, they have them. They have them now, but I think after like getting people or taking them out for like such a while, then they finally put them back in because people are just complaining about it.
Like they did with the Mexican
Because
pizza. They brought it back because people kept
Fuck
complaining.
the
exactly,
Mexican pizza.
exactly.
That
Fuck
It's
shit's
the
good.
Mexican pizza.
dude.
It's good, but it's not worth it. Not the price.
I don't
It's
know. It's
just
not worth it.
it's just chips. Like what? There's 5 slices of it, so 10 pieces of chips with fucking meat in between.
I wouldn't
I'm
even. I
good.
would just rather pick it up and eat it like a tostada and shit.
You just get a fucking nacho at that point.
So
They're
A
all
giant
like,
nacho.
when I
It's
go to
just a
Taco
giant
Bell, I
nacho.
get every time because it's so cheap. Any box that they have, I
yeah.
grab it. I grab
Well,
it.
the box right now is $8. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh, I know.
It's fire.
Oh, I
And
know.
it's fuego, bro. The chicken enchilada.
Yeah, that one. I
That
just
shit
got it
is
the other day.
bomb, bro. Got me fucked up. And every single time I go, I get bean burrito on the side.
You're a fat.
Yeah, I know how they're made too. They're made terribly, bro. They're like dehydrated little fucking like rat poop type
Oh,
shit.
the beans? Yeah, I've
Yes,
seen videos.
and they just add water and then that's it, bro.
It looks
Jarzo
disgusting.
was the one that told me too. He was like, "Bro, I used to work at Taco Bell," and he told me like exactly how it's made and shit. And he goes, "You know why it's so warm all the time and why your burrito feels so like squishy?" He goes, "It's because they add water and shit."
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Do you
That
know,
shit is
I didn't know
hella
that.
bomb.
Do you know Jack in the Box tacos have sardine paste in them?
I
What? Are you serious?
Okay, look, it's obvious I'm fat as fuck. I love food, straight foodie, bro. I love Jack in the Box tacos.
They're so good.
They're
But yeah,
so
they have
bomb.
sardine paste in them. But I've
Okay.
always, have you guys ever tried the canned sardines?
They're trash.
No.
I've
I
never
didn't
tried them,
like
but I've always
them.
wanted to try them.
I didn't like them.
They smell
Not even a bit.
awful. My grandfather used to eat those all the time, like as a snack.
Uh-huh.
Awful smelling things. He would open them. He's like, "You want to try one?"
I do
You
want to
try
try
one?
them. I think you
I
can
don't
eat them with the bone in them as well. They're so
Yeah,
small
you
can eat the
can.
bone.
They're so small. But I don't like canned shit like that. Like I like tuna, but I don't
Tuna's
like
Okay.
canned tuna.
Do you like
You know what I mean?
spam?
Hey,
Spam
it's
is
canned,
good.
but shoot, give me the spam, bro.
What
Yeah,
about
spam is
Vienna
really good.
sausage?
No.
Vienna sausage is
no.
fire. I don't care what
They
anybody
have
says.
they have canned Vienna sausages.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
I
I've never
actually,
tried that.
I think they're like mainly canned, right? Am I wrong?
they're like
I've,
small ones though, like super
I've never
small
tried
ones.
those.
Yeah.
With
never tried
Vienna sausages, there's this thing that Mexican people make. They're called salchipulpos or some shit like that.
Salchipulpo.
They're trash to me, at least.
They're
Never heard of
trash.
those either.
Not my preference. I don't like them.
I don't
They're-
like it.
I've had them cooked. I've had them like cold. Trash both ways. I'm good.
I'm so
Spam
good.
though.
Asian food is fire. Or any, I would consider Hawaiians Asian, but they wouldn't. They're considered islanders. That shit
Their
that
food is
they eat is
bomb.
fire.
Their food is
And that's where
bomb.
pokey comes from them, right? I think.
Bro, I want poke from fucking Hawaii. I've gone to like I gone to this food truck out there and I just got like garlic rice. I got hand battered shrimp and shit and like some crab. Bro, it was fire. Bomb as fuck. And it was served on like a pineapple.
Mm.
So good, dude.
That was speaking about Hawaii. When you went there, what place did you go to? Honolulu? Was that where you
Honolulu.
went?
Yeah, it's like the tourist place. You feel me?
Yeah, but you were up all night. So does it sleep there, or is it like
sleeps.
active there?
It sleeps.
It's not that active there.
No,
Nah,
it for sure sleeps.
It's so small. It's so
Oh,
small
you've been
that
to
they
Hawaii
can't.
too.
Oh yeah.
No, I
but-
haven't been to Hawaii, but
yeah,
it's just like from my family and from what they told me, it's just
Yeah.
like it's so small. People are like very courteous of one another about like how things work over there. If not,
Okay.
then they just give you a little hang loose type thing.
a
and
little
then
shaka,
they keep
shaka
going.
baby.
Speaking of, I'm pretty sure I'm going to Hawaii in August with my family too. So
Hawaii's
Can't
fucking
wait.
sick. It
Yeah,
for sure sleeps though. At least in Honolulu, I guess. I was like on the coast and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I could like look out and see like the whole ass ocean, bro. It was pog. But the only downside of Hawaii, at least like to me, is the weather's hella weird. It's like super humid, and then it'll rain, and then it'll storm, but it'll be
Like tropical.
super hot. Yeah. Just
Yeah, it's
basically, yeah,
tropical.
basically,
Yeah.
and like you'll be sweating during like like a storm and shit.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What do you,
But
what do
the
you guys
food is
plan on
bomb.
going, Kai? Oh, I want to try the
In
food so
August.
bad.
In August.
No, what island? Isn't there like 4 islands?
Oh,
5?
so I don't know. We haven't really like actually planned it out yet, but I know that our family is from the Big Island, so we would go to what you call it, the town called Hilo. We would go there and go visit
Oh
family.
yeah, I've heard of that
And
town.
what you call it, and then if we don't go there, I don't know if my cousins want to go to the touristy spot, which is I think Maui,
Mm-hmm.
right? I always get the islands confused,
Maui. That's like
but
a part. I think Maui's the party one.
yeah, I think
Like
I'm
the
pretty sure that it is too. But that's where we've been trying to plan. We only talked about it one time, but that's where we plan on going.
That's
But
sick.
that's in August. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it because I've never been. But my cousins have been before, and we have a lot of family out there
Mm-hmm.
too. So
The only place I've been like kind of like Hawaii-ish was I went on a cruise to the Bahamas. Well, not the Bahamas. I guess they're the Bahamas, but the Caribbean. I felt like Jack Sparrow, not gonna lie. I was drinking and I was just on the boat, but it was sick. I went on Royal Caribbean cruises. We went to Haiti. Bro, Haiti is so beautiful. I don't care what anyone says, but I went during the storms. There was hella storms and hella places were cut off and like destroyed because of it.
hmm.
Yeah.
But the places that Royal Caribbean owned was fire. I went to St. Thomas, Haiti. These are the Virgin Islands. My bad, Caribbean. Maybe it is a Caribbean. I'm not sure. Anyway, off the coast of Florida, dude, the water was so blue. Like you can walk in the water and you can like mess the dirt up, and you can still see your feet, and you can see little. And this is where it freaks me out. You can see little. What are those little crabs called in their shells?
Crabs.
You can buy them at the mall.
Oh, you're talking about hermit crabs.
Oh,
Hermit
yeah.
crabs, bro. You can see little hermit crabs coming out of the sand in the water, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna step out of the water now.
I feel it. I
I'm gonna
feel
step out
it.
of. There was a bar in the middle of the water.
That's
I
so
didn't
good.
make it to that bar. I couldn't make it there. There's
I
too many
feel
hermit
it.
crabs. I was like,
I would have
but it
done the
was beautiful though.
backstroke on the way over to the bar and
Nah,
get
not me.
there, but
Not
you
me.
know,
I'm
no, I
afraid of the
wouldn't.
ocean, bro. I'm afraid of it.
I'm a little bit afraid of the ocean, but I don't think I'm afraid enough to where I'm gonna not, get my drinks on in the middle of the ocean.
I feel it.
That's just
You guys
me.
ever seen Life of Pi?
Yes.
No, I haven't, but I heard it's
Yes.
amazing.
Fuego,
It's
bro.
great movie. Great movie.
So good.
Scary situation. I would never want anyone to be in that situation. That's so scary.
Is it like a like an Inception type movie? I mean, how the fuck does
No.
he get a tiger
No.
on his boat?
Well,
His
because
his father owns like a zoo back in India,
Oh,
and then they were gonna take their
shit.
zoo to America. I think it was Chicago, if I'm pretty sure it's Chicago.
I
And
don't
then
know that much.
I don't know. I don't exactly remember what happens to the ship, but
Mhm.
it crashes, and then he's the only survivor on a like
Wait,
lifeboat and shit. But there's a
Wilson?
tiger. Wilson. There's there's a
Wilson!
tiger. There's a gorilla or like an orangutan or something, and a zebra. All on
Okay,
his
now we're getting into
all
the
on his
Jungle
ship.
Book. I'm asking about the life of Pi.
Bro, that
I'm
shit
just
is
joking.
fire, bro. It's
I'll have to watch it.
so
I'll have to
so
watch it.
good.
Just the
I would never last. I would like have a heart attack, bro,
nah.
of like just freaking out all the time.
The kid is smart too in the whole movie.
So
He's just
smart.
like he's thinking of ways just to survive. He went full to survival mode while he has a wild tiger in this little U-boat or like this little lifeboat that he has no room to sleep on. Eventually, him and the tiger start to get along throughout the movie.
The
But
only scene I remember is from the trailer when the tiger goes, "Whoa!" right over the boat when he's like in the water or whatever, or maybe he's not in the water. I don't even know. I'll have to give it a watch though.
It's a good movie.
Well,
It's a really good
yeah,
movie.
it's so fucking good. All right, look.
Ugh.
Earlier, Kai gave us a list and shit, and one that stood out to me is what like brought you into video games, really?
Oh yeah. Ugh, that's like, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yours
it,
truly came
it's
up with that topic.
it's a broader question, right? It doesn't have to be like a specific. You're stupid, bro. It doesn't have to be a specific like moment or like a specific game. Just like what is something that like the first memory that you have of like
I have
gaming
it.
where you're like,
I have it.
All right.
wow.
I have
Let's
it.
listen to this bad
All right,
bitch.
look. This memory, it's not a good memory.
Oh
not.
shit!
It's just not, bro. It
All
hurts
right,
my soul.
hold up. Wait. Is it like that, dog?
Yes, it's like that. It's like that. So I don't remember how old I was, bro. I was pretty fucking young. But I remember me and my mom going to my nephew's house out in San Jose. My nephews are twins, whatever. So there's two of them. These fools are playing Blade, like Blade the vampire
the
slayer,
vampire
dude.
game. Yeah.
And it looked so fucking sick, bro. So badass. And the whole time I was like, you feel me? Like I'm just like this kid. Like, can I play your game? Can I play? Can I get next and shit? And I
Hold on,
just
but
remember
his nephews are the same age as this guy, so
they're a year older.
Can
than
I
me,
play
but-
games?
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
Can I play games
we're
with
like
you
the same
guys?
age basically.
Get out of here, kid.
But we were not close then. We were not close like at all really. But I just remember like really, really asking them if I can play, and they were like, "Yeah, like just hold on." And they never they never gave me the controller, right? And I was so fucking pissed, bro. And obviously, till this fucking day, bro, it hurts because I never ever got to play the Blade game, bro. And I'm gonna keep it real. I don't really remember like what kind of games I was playing before that. Maybe like Pac-Man and like Rayman type shit. I was playing, but I wanted to play Blade so bad, bro, and I never did. But I'm older now, right? And they're coming out with a new Blade. I'm finna be in that bitch, bro.
Yeah, that's just about to be good. And they're
Not a
making a
good
movie, aren't
memory,
they?
but that's it. That's
They're
What about
making
you,
an
Anthony?
anime about it.
really.
Are they really?
No, actually, I want to hear. My bad. I didn't mean to do it like
It's so
that.
silly.
I want to hear if Dio has a good memory.
A good memory.
Like
Still-
what? Like, did you have a game that was just like, this game is fucking amazing, bro. Wait, what am I playing? Like, this is badass. Like, I'm never gonna stop playing it.
One of my favorite games ever is Skyrim.
That game is amazing.
I love Skyrim, bro. I beat it
It's a-
so many fucking times.
It's a timeless classic right there.
It
Bro.
is
It's literally like in the Hall of Fame of games right there. That's like golden age of gaming right there, bro. That was
Yeah.
like that's like peak gaming right there. It didn't even have to be a pretty game or anything, and it was still pretty fucking pretty for what it was at the time. And it played well, and it had like damn near unlimited replayability too.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
now that it
easily.
came out recently too, like on Xbox and I'm sure it was been on Steam for a while, but you can
Same.
mod it and just get more replayability off of it. Classic right there.
That's
I thought you were
fire.
gonna say ESO.
ESO's fire. I love ESO.
ESO
dude.
is so good, bro.
I haven't played it.
The MMO,
For
bro, it's hella
Oh,
fire.
it's so good. Definitely have to try it. For me, my I have two moments. So my first moment was when I first started, and this is like my like most like memorable moment of like gaming. My first moment was when I first got my PlayStation 3. I had an Xbox 360, but I was a kid and I had no money. I'm not gonna pay for fucking Xbox Live. Like fuck that. So the PlayStation came out, and my stepdad at the time he had bought it. So the PlayStation being out, you have free internet. That's the best part. That was the best part. Resistance was the flagship game. And since there was internet on the PlayStation and it was free, and you didn't have to buy a connector like the old PlayStation 2, because I never had money to buy that for it.
Yeah.
It was wireless on the PlayStation 3. Bro, I got into the game of Team Deathmatch. And I was like, all right, this is my first ever multiplayer like game. Like, so I'm just like playing and I'm looking like side to side. Obviously not like VR, but I'm just turning the controller, look side to side. I'm like, this is these people are fucking real. Like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Craziest shit ever to me. I'm like, dude. So that's what got me like super into online gaming. And then my second moment was World of Warcraft.
Mm.
That game was crazy.
So
Felt like I
good.
was in a whole ass different world. I just be walking around. I met friends on there. Fucking, I still remember him to this day. Titra, bruh, if you're out there, I'm here. One night, bruh.
I'm
Anyway,
here.
I'm on a different account now. But no, I'm just joking. But still, it was crazy just to see everyone playing. Like at the time I was playing, there was like 13 million people, but obviously not on one server. But everywhere you went, new people. Can I be your friend? You wanna be my girlfriend? You wanna be my boyfriend? Let's get married in the chapel today.
Shout
Role
out
playing,
Club
it was
Penguin, bro.
crazy, bro. Club
Shout out
Shout
Penguin
out
was
Club
bro.
Penguin.
All my
a
Club
made.
Penguin girlfriends. Shit.
I had all my puffles. Anyway, that's my story.
Motherfucking getting married at the top of the slope, and then I'd be like, later, bitch, I'm gonna go get another wife.
Stupid. So stupid.
I remember at my old crib, I used to have those little fucking little fuzzy little things, those little pets. I had every color in that bitch. So when I would bring my fucking girlfriend, I'd be like, look, I don't
They're
remember
called
what the fuck
puffles.
they're called. What are they called?
Puffles.
I love them. I
Never
loved
played,
making the pizzas. Don't get me started, bro.
Never played Club Penguin, but
Wow.
so I don't have one. I don't think I have a specific moment or even a specific game for that matter
RuneScape?
that got me into gaming. But I remember like each like era of gaming that I went through. I went from as like a little kid playing the Dreamcast and playing like stuff like Power Stone 2 on there. And then even playing like a bunch of demos off of it because like my old babysitter gave me his old
Yep.
Dreamcast and I would just play it. I would just play it all the time.
Hell yeah.
And then as I
I
got
never played
older,
it.
I love Dreamcast. Dreamcast was sick. As I got older, I started playing game like PS2, Xbox. I think I had a PS2 and Xbox, like the original ones at first. I would go over to my
Did you
cousin's
have the
house to
PlayStation
like
1?
I did have the PlayStation 1. I remember using that to play like Spyro and shit like that.
Oh,
Love
I love
Spyro. Spyro is so
Oh
good.
wait, you're a gamer.
I've
Ugh.
been a gamer since like I was a kid. So and for those of you that don't know, I'm studying to become a game designer now or a game developer now. So it all kind of correlates with one another. But even growing up, I would play my Xbox, the original Xbox. I would get. I remember getting Halo 2 off from Christmas from that. I remember playing Halo 1 with my cousins and just pogging out on that game all the time when we had like family get-togethers. And then as I got older, I finally got my first Xbox 360, and then I finally convinced my mom to let me play Xbox Live on there. Bro, that was like the start of like actual like online gaming because that was like
Yeah,
during the Halo 3 era
that
and
was
all
a
that
lot
kind of
of
stuff.
people start the Xbox and PlayStation era. The
Oh
three
yeah,
and
yeah,
the
100%. But the funny thing was when I first started gaming, I got this like tiny TV of a box or box of a TV, and
Yeah.
it was like I can barely play the games on it, but it was the funnest shit I ever got to play at that time. And then eventually I got to move on to getting whatchamacallit, like Halo Reach. That's where I kind of started like my whole game development thing. And then after doing that, I finally went to the army and I did my thing in the army for a little bit. Then I whatchamacallit, ended up getting like an Xbox One before that, but I would play Xbox One. I never really played like the PlayStation games or anything like that, except for the PS3. And then after that, it kind of devolved into like PC gaming. And now I'm a PC gamer, and now I'm a game designer or game developer now, trying to be at least.
It's
So,
the fucking best.
but man, I remember. I guess like the main thing that made me like games was like Spyro and shit like that, or like
Dude.
Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot, man,
Those are iconic
like the
games right
first one,
there.
iconic games.
The first
very
one was
iconic.
crazy.
Or
I don't
I'll
know
even
what the
give you.
first one was. Was that one? Did they have portals where you can run through the portals, or was that the second one? I remember I played one of them on PlayStation.
I think that was the first one because you're like in a main hub area at
Yeah,
first,
and
and
there's
then you
like
go through a
different
portal.
portals. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. That I think that's the very first one. I could be
yeah,
wrong.
that was
Don't
like one
quote
of
me
my
on that. But
first games.
or I'll even give you guys kind of like like a mysterious one that I don't think a lot of people have played, but I think this was on Dreamcast back in the day. But I used to play this with my other cousins out in Stockton, and this was called Dynamite Cop 2. Anybody ever heard of it?
Fuck no.
Fucking awesome game. At the time, it was an awesome game. It's like
Yeah,
a beat 'em up shooter game. I don't even know how to explain it. You'd have to watch the gameplay, but it was so fun for its time. So, but yeah, that
yeah.
was my experience as a kid being a gamer.
Hey,
I used to have
gaming has
this,
came a long ass way.
dude.
It has came a very long way.
One of the first or like a console that I did have before was a NSYNC SIP. Um, one of the first like consoles that I had was a SpongeBob console, and it was like a little square. It was like a joystick. It was the SpongeBob's face, and the joystick was his nose,
Hmm.
and his eyes were like the buttons and shit. And then you would like plug it into the TV, into like the white, yellow, and red fucking plugins, and it was like sponge.
Oh,
RGB.
It was like
it,
SpongeBob games,
it was
bro.
a
It was hella,
joystick. It
yeah,
was a
yeah.
joystick.
That's all it
Yeah,
was. It was
I used to have that too, but for like it was like actual like old school games. So like Galaga,
yeah, nah.
Pac-Man,
It
stuff like
was
that.
fucking
I
sick
also
though.
I had a GameCube back in the day.
Dude, I always wanted one.
Pog.
They were
Those are
so
so
sick,
pog,
bro.
bro.
The
But I never
remotes were
got
loved them.
I never got like any like the cool games at the time. I played like this Marvel game which was like X-Men, Spider-Man and all this kind of stuff,
Top
but it was
down.
a
Yeah.
no, it wasn't top down. I know which one you're talking about. It wasn't that. It was like a fighting game. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was
You know what I'm
sick.
talking
Yeah,
about?
it
You know what
had
I'm talking about?
Magneto
Yeah,
and everything
exactly.
in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
well,
like literally like Mortal
yeah.
Kombat.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
I do
like Mortal
remember that.
Kombat, but like in a big arena where you can like
Yeah.
you could pick up like light poles and stuff and throw them at people, or you could
Mm-hmm.
pick up like certain things. You could
That game
play
was
as like
fire, dude.
Fantastic Four. You could play
Yeah, I do
as like
remember
the Daredevil, Spider-Man, all this kind of crazy shit.
that. Mm-hmm.
But it was like the story was about like being invaded by these aliens and then like them possessing you type shit. I don't remember the whole thing. I don't even remember the name of it, but that was a really fond memory of mine growing up playing video games and stuff like that.
Okay, okay.
I used to
Philip.
play like the PlayStation 2, or not number. Oh, actually, yeah, PlayStation 2. I used to play without a game card, bro, or a memory card.
Hmm.
I would have to restart my
Start
games
all your shit. Yeah.
All the
all
time.
the time, bro. And
I
then
feel that.
I remember one time my brother coming up to me, he was like, "I got you some," and he used
It's
to
like a
fuck with me.
memory
He
card.
used to fuck with me all the time. So he like sticks out his hand and he's like, "What do you think I got you?" And it's in his hand just like this. And I'm like, it's probably trash, like for me to throw away or something. And he's like, what the fuck? Like it's not trash. And he dropped a fucking memory card into my hand, and I was like, I never have to restart a game ever again.
Oh, I loved borrowing my. I had a lot of friends. I loved borrowing my friends' memory cards and copying their files, send them
Could you
over
do
money.
that, dude? I didn't even
Yeah,
know that, bro.
yeah. I
That's
had a lot of
funny.
friends.
A clean ass PS2 game was Enter the Matrix. Hella fucking clean. I remember fucking
I never
Ooh,
played that
that is
game.
a really good
putting it
one.
on the
Where
wall, bro, and then
yeah,
jumping off and doing a cartwheel and going.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
fucking badass, bro. You would
That
like
is
you would
badass.
move in slow motion too, or like
Slow
the only
motion for me.
downside was you know how like Neo dodges like this and shit. You don't dodge like that. You're just able to like trigger fucking slow motion and shit whenever you die or
Hmm.
like run up a wall or run on a wall or like jump off shit. Bro, it was hella clean,
So
bro.
sick.
But I never got past the first mission because I didn't have a fucking memory card, so I don't ever know what happened.
I feel that. I
Well,
feel
you watched the
that.
movie. I'm
I
just
did,
joking.
but the game was like I don't know, bro. I couldn't even tell you what the fuck it was about, but yeah, I loved it. So
I
fucking
feel
cool.
that. I feel that. Speaking of WoW, I remember playing WoW as a kid, but on like a really awful computer. And this is like
Mhm.
during Wrath or maybe even Cataclysm time or something like that. I don't remember when it was, but I had no idea how to play WoW, and I still had
Hella fun.
so much fun playing it. But I remember being in dungeons all the time, and people would straight just kick me out all the time. They'd bring up the damage meters. They're like, "You're not doing enough damage."
When was this?
Boot. Back like during either
Wrath of the
Wrath
Lich
or
King, most
Cataclysm.
likely.
Yeah.
When was
Yeah.
that? I mean, I
Well,
play
like
WoW,
for
2011,
but
me
I
as
12.
a
don't know
kid,
WoW like that.
I remember I was like, I had to be like a teenager, and this was like maybe my sophomore, junior year. So like, and I graduated 2013, so it's like 2011, 2012,
I think it was like
Damn,
2010, 2011. Yeah.
people.
around there. But again, people were like, "Hey, you're not doing enough damage. You got to go," and they
Are
would just
you
kick me. I'd be like,
serious, bro?
"What I do? I did nothing
What
wrong."
were you playing before? What were you playing?
I would play Warriors. I would play Warriors or like Death Knights and stuff like that. I would play a lot of Death Knights
So do
back in the day.
Warriors? Did they not pump back then or what?
I don't know. I didn't play like that.
No, they did. It's just you gotta know how to play the game.
Yeah, I didn't know how to play the
Bro,
game
There's
at the
elitists
time.
and wow. I mean,
that's
you,
crazy.
you had to have like friends. If you didn't have friends,
You were
like
done.
you had to make friends while you're leveling up. So while you're leveling up, you make friends, and those friends will teach you when you get to the max level.
Yeah.
Because if
True.
you don't, and you just get to the max in old school, wow, it took so long to get to the max level that you were gonna make friends. You had to have people to help you with certain quests. You just knew people, so that way when you went in, they'd be like, you'd get people who were actually gamers and who could pick up the game. And I was a kid, so I didn't really know how the fuck to play. So I had my friend, he would vouch for me and be like, no, 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 I'm literally teaching him still. He's a
Yeah.
kid. Like I would tell people my age. I mean, like, hey, I'm fucking 10 years old, fucking playing this shit. Like,
That's
You're
sick.
10
like
years old.
Hey, WoW is
yeah,
That's
hella
like
funny.
badass, bro. I didn't like it. I didn't like those type of games when I was younger. I was like literally grew up like on consoles and shit, so
yeah,
Yeah, wow.
I
Wow,
I
sick,
favored
bro.
them. But when I started playing WoW, which was like a few years ago, dude, it's so good. Makes me regret like never ever getting into like PC games when I was younger. Dude, that shit's sick. But I can't believe that people still be saying that right now, bro. I can't even tell you how many times people have been like, bro, what are you doing in here? Like you're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
doing any
it's
damage, bro. Like
it,
get the fuck
you
out of here.
thought it was bad now. It was still bad back then too.
Dude.
yeah.
Almost over 10 years later, 12 years later, some shit like that. It's still pretty bad.
Mm.
Kind of just gotta do your.
Speaking of old games, does anybody or has anybody ever played these three games? Ratchet and Clank, Jack and
Yes.
Okay.
Dexter, any of the
Yes.
Jack and Dexters,
Yes.
and or Tack and the Power Juju.
Beat them all.
Uh,
I beat them all.
I don't
Mm.
remember tagging the power of Juju.
Tack
That
and the
It's a
doesn't
Power
whole
Juju
old
was
game.
more of like a Nickelodeon type of game.
Super old
Uh,
game too.
tag. Let me look
very
at it.
old game, but it was part of that era of like adventure
The
games. You
dude
know what I
has
mean?
like a weird like he looks
Everybody is
hella weird.
like looks like a tribesman type of thing where they're living in the jungle
The main
type
character
shit.
has like a bean head.
Yeah, like
At least that's the way I would describe it.
they look like cavemen where they're like the
Yeah.
only clothing they have is like leaves on their body and that's really it. Like their wrists are like made of leaves and shit like that. I don't know how to
Yeah, no,
explain it to you, but
I never played that. And actually, I do remember seeing that as a kid, but I was like, that shit looks whack. Why am I playing
that
that?
whatchamacallit, that was a cool game that I remember. But Jack and Dexter back in the
Dude, I
day,
loved it. That
sheesh,
game
bro,
was so fucking amazing. I
sheesh,
used
what
to
a great game.
love when you get the orbs, you collect them, and then Jack and Dexter they do like a little dance.
Hmm.
Do a little dance.
I used to love it, but then I got
Hmm.
older and I was like, bro,
This is so
skip
sick.
it, skip it.
Skip
Skip
it.
it.
I don't like it
Or
anymore.
I love Ratchet and Clank. I don't remember which one it is where you're
I
like
love.
kind
Oh,
of like
Ratchet and Clank is so good.
Yeah, it
so
is.
good, bro. I don't remember which one it is where you're kind of like taking control of like your own like ship and army and stuff. But that one, still love that one. If I can go back and play those games, man, I would definitely go back and play those games.
My favorite
Or
Ratchet and Clank is Deadlock. You remember that one? When he gets that sick ass armor, and he has like a so the armor he has like a visor on his fucking
yeah,
thing.
yeah, I
Yeah,
do know. I know. I
that
That's
was
the
my
one I was
favorite
thinking of, but
Ratchet
I
and
don't know if that
Clank.
was the same one.
Yeah, well, he gets new armors throughout the whole entire thing. And it's so fucking badass.
I did play Ratchet and Clank, but I wasn't like
Coherent.
there's a new one. I gotta play.
It
There's
was
a
good,
new
bro.
one. I
So
gotta play.
good back in the day.
It was cool
No.
because the powers, like the guns, were like so intricate, and everything
Mhm.
is like, well, like we
they're
play these
different.
games now, like Calls of Torment. You play that. We play those now, like these. They're called roguelikes. That's how
Mhm.
Ratchet and Clank wasn't a roguelike. It had a story, but the weapons and the power ups you got, it
It
felt
felt
like a
like
little
that.
roguelike. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that
like
I
you
agree
get
with
new
that.
powers and stuff, and you're just
Mhm.
like doing
But
hella cool shit.
and that's how Jack and Dexter felt, especially in the third game, because you get like a tree of different guns you can go
Dude,
to.
that
There's
shit
like a
was so good.
Okay,
like the yellow
so,
gun was like your shotgun, or the red gun was like your different
yes.
types
Do
of
you
assault
do
rifles
you
and stuff.
guys remember on it was PlayStation 2, there used to be demo disc where you put the disc in and
Yes.
it was only demos, but you can go through
Really?
the yeah, and I had like 3 or 4 of them. You
Hmm.
can go through them and there would be demos for new or for games that were coming out or that were already out. And since you mentioned I never played the actual game Jack and Dexter, but I played the demo, Jack and Dexter 3. And
Hmm.
I remember you had to drive around in the demo in the desert,
in the
and there was
desert.
like these monsters that would come out of the ground. It was pretty sick. There was
That
the
one,
Incredibles on there.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And then I also know exactly what you're talking about with those demo discs because I had one for the Xbox, the original Xbox, and I
Yeah,
had one for the Dreamcast. I don't
yeah, there
remember
were
which
PlayStation
games was on
Xbox
the.
What the
ones.
fuck?
Well, I had one on the Dreamcast, which was like I only remember one game from the Dreamcast one, which was Sonic, the one where you can like run through fucking
I
I
love
miss
Sonic
San
games.
Sonic,
Francisco,
bro.
running at the speed of sound, that type of shit. And
Yeah,
then for the Xbox one, I remember that one had like quite a few games on there, and I remember playing those demos all the time. I would play those demos because like, oh, I'm bored with Madden 2006 right now. I'm gonna play those demos because I don't know, there's something
I
different.
loved Madden
I
back in the
had
day.
if you hung out with me as a kid, you would know I had so many video games as a kid, like so many Xbox games, but they were all like games that like were super not popular, but they were uh something that you would never see. You know what I mean? Like not everybody
Yeah,
would have type of thing. I had a Wii. The Wii back in the day was sick. I remember playing.
I didn't like the Wii.
You didn't
you
like the
didn't. You just
Wii?
you didn't play the right games then, bro.
It's like an active game.
I
I
already
wasn't
know what's going on
active.
that.
No,
Bro, all you have to do
we.
you're gonna play Wii Sports and you're not gonna sit there and just do this the whole time.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Tennis on the Wii was fucking fire. One of my favorite
Fire,
games.
bro.
No, for real, for real. And I'm not gonna. My favorite game on the Wii though, and it even got perfect score, like perfect ratings from every
Bowling.
reviewer, every
Wii
big
bowling.
reviewer. It was Mario Super Galaxy 2. So
Ooh, that's
I
true.
remember this. I had went to San Jose with my sister, and she was the Wii owner, and I was the PlayStation. I had the PlayStation 3. She had
Yeah.
money to buy a game,
Mhm.
and she's like, Anthony, what game should I buy? It was between what was it, like Dance Dance or some bullshit. But my
Yeah.
sister like she's into video games, whatever. But I was like, you know what? My sister would like Dance Dance probably better. But I was like, nah, this bitch is gonna like this shit. This bitch is gonna like this shit. So I picked. So I was like, you need to get this game. This game because it's 2 players.
Yeah.
The second player can be the star, bro. And the star would get the shit that the first player couldn't get, like the out of reach shit. And I'm a gamer, so my sister had to be the star. She had to go get the other. I was Mario, so we beat the
Yeah.
game together. It was badass. 10
What
out of
was
10 for
that
sure.
Mario game? It was on the GameCube, and he had like not a jetpack, but like a
Oh,
shot of
it's
water.
Sunshine,
Bro,
Mario
I
Sunshine.
always wanted to play that, dude. It looked so fucking good.
Super
And
Mario
Awesome.
Sunshine.
I
Yep,
never got to play that, bro.
super good.
It looks fucking sick though.
So good. That's like again, that's like golden age gaming era right there. That's like
Bro,
one of the top games of
that's
all
why I
time right there.
wanted a GameCube, was like for that game. And like
GameCube,
Smash.
that
I,
Smash
Smash was
every
fire.
time is so good. So good.
I wish they
Especially
didn't. I wish Nintendo didn't gatekeep their games. I wished every company stopped gatekeeping. Like Xbox is trying to do that, and I commend them for
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
They're only doing it though because they're losing. If there is a rivalry now, still, they're losing the rivalry between PlayStation. Like, let's just be real,
especially
I mean,
with Helldivers 2 right now. Bro,
bro. They're fucking getting
we
wrecked.
need your help, Xbox players. Please.
for Middle
Please.
Earth.
Keep begging.
Wait.
I love
But
saying Middle Earth.
Middle
yeah,
Earth.
this fool likes to say Middle Earth, but he's never seen Lord of the Rings,
I
and we're
never seen
gonna
Lord of the
strap his
Rings, bro.
ass down,
Mhm.
and we're gonna make him watch the Lord of the Rings.
We're even gonna put like one of those things that open like force
It's just gonna
open
be
his
like,
eyeballs,
Dude,
and we're gonna keep like water droplets going down his eyes so he can
I'm
just keep his eyes open
blind,
the whole time.
bro. I'm like for real blind. Without these puppies, everything is blurry, bro.
That's cool. We'll still keep him open somehow. We'll be like, you're gonna watch
Gosh.
with us, please. No,
the Lord of the Rings
um,
is
so
such a
good,
good
bro.
movie series.
So good. Um, yeah, I love Lord of the Rings. Speaking of movies that made me want to keep my eyes
These movies.
glued open like this, I just watched the new well, not
Squints.
really new, but I watched a movie called Fate Heaven's Feel. There's 3 movies. And if you haven't watched the Fate series yet, I don't know how to explain this to you without, spoiling anything or even like confusing you. So I'll just skip to the part where I watched this fight. The whole time I was sitting there and what? Oh my god, what is going on right now? This is like the craziest like anime movie that I've seen ever. It was so good.
Really?
My eyes started watering to the point where like there was tearing because I literally couldn't close my eyes. I was just sitting there like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think that is probably, and this is like co- compared to like Broly, because Broly honestly is probably one of my favorite anime movies. Super like Dragon Ball Super
same.
It
Broly.
was super good.
The fight scenes in Fate are underrated as fuck. Like
They go hard as fuck.
crazy, crazy. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, the shit that was coming out in 2014 for Fate is better than the shit that was coming out in Demon Slayer in 2023. Like what?
It's up there. It's
It's
up there.
fucking crazy.
I've seen
And
clips of it, and
so
it's pretty pog.
yeah, exactly. So Dio's seen clips of it, and the clips that he's seen is the fight that I'm talking about. You watch that whole fight, bro, you're gonna be like,
Who's fighting in it?
Kai's
uh,
talking about it's called it's Alter Saber versus Berserker, and it's the
when
OST,
you
the song in it. It's you're gonna get goosebumps. Everything is fucking
like I
insane.
said, bro, it had me on the I like okay, I was laying back here and I had my pillows up against the window basically, just so I can sit up and like watch it a little bit from my TV up here. I was sitting upward on the edge of my bed like this the whole time.
That's
I was like,
crazy.
there's no way this is like that good. I was like super dumbfounded. I was like, is this like something that's being gatekept by Japan, by Japanese people?
Yeah,
If
it's like
so,
please
stop doing
stop.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Stop doing it because it is
Crunchyroll,
that good.
take control, bro.
I'm tired of
Also,
everybody saying that Demon Slayer this past season was like the greatest thing they've ever seen in their whole fucking life. I'm so sick of it because there's clearly other things that are way better than that. And Fate, also made by UFO Table, is way better than that. Way better, bifold.
yeah,
No one ever
the new
talks about
stuff.
Fate.
No, because it's gatekeeped. It's really gatekeeped. It's hard to get into it. You gotta watching the 2006 version. It gives you it's trash, but it gives you so much appreciation for the whole entire show. And they do actually a good job of explaining what the fuck the show's about, because
Yeah.
the other versions they skip over bits and parts of it because they're gonna assume you watched or read the actual Fate series, and
Mhm.
that's why I recommend. Hey, start at the beginning. It's fucking so hard to watch though. It's
Hey,
extremely hard to watch the beginning of it. But if you can
I
get past the beginning, just like with One Piece, it might be a little hard to watch because of the animation style. It's old, whatever, yada yada. But if you get past a certain point, oh my gosh, like dude, they
shit.
are literally, and I'm gonna say it, they're literally jacking you off from the back and fucking making you bust the fattest nut you've ever busted in your life. I'm just saying it.
I
Not even
need
hey,
that.
no exaggeration right there. That is 100% what it's like. You hit the 2006 series or like the 2006 season, and you're like, this is fucking kind of trash.
Like, do I want to keep going?
But the story itself and the premise itself is very interesting. Once you get past that, you get to Fate Zero. Man, you're gonna be like, wow, this is amazing. This is incredible. What have I been missing out on my whole life? 2012. 2012 had awesome animation, and it should be like it's not talked about as much as it should be.
Are you talking about Fate Zero?
Fate Zero
That's
is yes.
2010, my boy.
Okay, I'm sorry, 2010.
I'm just giving it its
Awesome
credit.
animation.
2010.
Yeah, exactly. I'm giving it its
Mm,
credit for 2010, and then on top of that, like
crazy.
it probably gave me one of my favorite characters in all of anime of all time. Is Gander.
Ugh.
Hey, when you think of a Chad, that dude right there is a
Mega
straight
Chad.
Sigma male Chad right there. That is the biggest Chad, and you have to watch it. That's all you have to do is just
You
watch
thought Andrew Tate was a Chad? No.
it.
Escondur is a Chad. Love his
Exactly.
Chad.
That's the dude right
That's
there.
the OG Mega Chad for sure.
I couldn't stay committed to that. I tried watching
It's
it.
all
I
good.
couldn't
Hey,
watch it.
people
I
get
see
into
why
certain
though.
animes, people don't. But I'll tell you this: when Strange Fate comes out, because it's gonna come out, regardless of whatever anime is out, solo leveling, regardless of whatever is out, because I'm a fangirl of solo leveling. I'll admit it. Anyway, Strange Fake, the newest anime series for Fate, bruh. I was literally watching it with Kai yesterday. I already seen the first episode twice. This is my third time. I was legit like tearing up because it was amazingly animated, bro.
It's
It was
so
so,
good.
and this is episode 0.
Nothing happens.
So good. Nothing happened.
Nothing
It
nothing
was just
crazy
so good.
happens in it. It there's only like a couple things that happen in it, and it's about an hour long. It's 55 minutes long. But when you watch it, oh man, you're like,
It's
what's going
fucking
on here?
amazing.
What, like, why, who's giving these people the production to make all this? Where's the money for this coming
Like
from? You know?
it's like an infinite budget of an anime. It's crazy.
Exactly. It's super, like, the whole time it's fluid, the whole time.
Yeah.
Which
It's
but
crazy.
yeah.
You know, on the topic of anime, we're gonna keep it going real quick because we're gonna transition into the. They make a whole bunch of anime sneakers, right? Like they, I don't know if they're meant to do it, but like I seen recently Nike was coming out with a purple and purple. It was like an off-brand purple shoe, but
Mhm.
next to it had Gengar. So I'm not sure. This is where I asked you guys, like, do they intentionally do this for like Pokemon, or are people on Instagram
It's just
comparing these
people on
shoes to?
Instagram. It's
Okay,
People
just
be
so
customizing shit a lot.
that too.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't seen Nike do anything like that recently at all, honestly. They'll make like a different color shoe like these ones right here, and then they'll be like, oh, it's a Gengar collab, you know.
Gotcha.
But it's just by color. It's nothing like super like out there like that.
Like, hey, those shoes
But
right there look like a Trunks collab. That
but
would be
that's what I'm
sick. Hey,
saying.
you could say it. I'm just saying that would be pretty sick.
Well, well, that's what I'm saying. Like they'll just throw a color on there and they'll be like, oh, this is a Trunks collab. You know what I mean?
They do have shoes though that like do collab with like anime or like Pokemon or fucking anything that's like super big and super relevant. They have a whole fucking
Didn't
shoes.
Puma just do one with One Piece? Or who was
Exactly.
the one that just
They
did?
did.
Was
Yeah,
it Puma?
exactly
did.
that. And they're hella hard, bro. They're
They
actually
are.
stupid
They're so
hard.
sick.
I
How do
So
don't
you
know
get
when the
shoes like
fuck
that though?
you have to
well,
get
you
lucky, bro. Like
that
seriously,
too.
now you have to get lucky because people be like resellers, bro. They have like bots that get it immediately. They fucking sell
Yeah.
out all. They sell out hella fucking hella websites like Go and shit, StockX and
Mhm.
whatnot.
Yeah.
People they like backdoor them from like the mall type shit, bro. You have to be pretty fucking lucky.
They sell
in
fake
order
shoes
to
on
hit that.
StockX though, huh? You can
I
They
get
don't
do
fake
sell
shit
know.
off
fake
there.
shoes. Yeah, they
Because
do.
I've been
shot
I've
that.
watched Rami
Ye-
the
Yeah.
Yes, you
I
have.
can't remember his name. What's his
StockX?
name?
No, not StockX.
Rami the
Go.
something. Rami the Go. Okay,
Yeah.
I've watched him and he's like, "Where'd you get these from?" They'll be like StockX. I'm like, "Man, you can't be buying off there, bro. They be fine. They be selling fake shoes all the time." I'm like, "No way."
I would
So I
trust
It's
him.
not.
I trust him.
It's not like StockX is trying to sell fake shoes. They just get sent
They get
fake
them
shoes
in.
by
Yeah.
yeah, and they don't what is it called? They not authorized, but like they
Authenticate him.
authenticate them. There you go. They don't authenticate them very easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only other shoe that's came out in a collab, which is I can think of right now, is One Piece with Vans, and that's about the only ones I can think of right now too. But
Hella poggers.
those ones,
It's super nice.
Oh yeah, you guys
Yeah.
got them.
I have the
Yeah.
Punk Hazard ones, and I have like these fruit, Devil Fruit ones.
Fruit by the foot.
Man, if I had the money at the time, I would have bought both of them. I wish. Oh man, one of these days, once I move into a house, I'm gonna get my own room, bro. And it's gonna look like Kai's room, but I'm gonna have shit everywhere. And when I say my own room, because I'm married, I mean like a gaming room to where I have like a cave, so I can just be like, "Hey, I'm single right now."
That's
But I'm not single.
right
But I'm not single, guys.
I
I have
do
a kid
want
and
to.
everything.
I do want my own office as well, so I feel that I want to take this. I want to take this mattress out completely and just have my own office.
I want to
instead.
make it like a. I want to have a couch in the back. I want to have my manga shelf / books, like my fucking figures and shit,
Mhm.
all my posters. I got a whole bunch of shit.
Posters.
My
Posters.
posters.
Someone
No.
let me ask this real fast. What do you guys think about the elder gods forms?
Oh, spoiler alert! Hold on, spoiler alert. If you guys are here, if you guys are this far in the video,
what are you doing?
this is spoiler alert for what chapter? What chapter is it? 110.
110.
Yeah, so you
There's a lot going on. I need the official fucking.
Hey, this is spoiler. We're gonna give you like 10 seconds to skip off the video, or just skip like maybe like 15 minutes ahead.
So just scroll
Get
past
out.
the short, bro.
Yeah,
scroll
scroll.
past
Get
the
out.
short.
Get out. Get out. Go.
Hey,
Spoiler. All
Here
right,
I
hey,
go.
we're good to
Here I
go. Spoiler.
fucking go.
Hey,
These
the
forms are
5
actually
elders.
fucking insane, bro.
Sheesh, bro. Sheesh.
They are
A
Hey,
insane.
big ass worm, a boar,
Bro,
a
how the
phoenix.
where the fuck did they fucking went into SpongeBob and grabbed the bullworm?
they went to
and,
Dune
and you
hey,
can't
they
forget
grabbed the
about the
sand
fucking
dune,
horse.
the horse.
Dude,
Hey,
oh
Yeah.
my. When I
bro.
seen the horse, bro, I immediately thought, my boy Zoro, he's about to fucking beat your ass.
Hey, but you have
That's
to
his
think too.
fight.
Hey,
That's this fight.
Sanji, what Sanji's coming back, right? To come pick up Luffy, to try and get Luffy or something like that.
Yeah.
Dory and
He's running
Bragi
away right
just
now.
just fucking popped up. They just smacked one of the elders. Luffy's there, and then Zoro just like Dia said, Zoro just one shotted Rob Lucci.
Yeah.
Man,
Ooh,
it is
so
it is
good.
about to get crazy. The whole fight is about to be like one-on-one. Let's go. Let's do this real quick. And then One Piece is coming to an end when they stop silhouetting like the main villains.
Yeah,
If you
like
think
what,
about that,
like Blackbeard and shit.
no, like silhouetting like the elders. Like
Oh yeah.
you know what I
I know what you're
mean?
saying.
Like
Yeah.
like recently when we saw Sabo in the crown room, right? We saw the 5 elders get into their like little forms and stuff like that, but they were shadowed, they were silhouetted. You know what I mean? So we can't see
Yeah.
what they were like. Now we see what they're
Oh
like.
yeah, we've
Hey,
seen their forms. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. They're crazy now.
And honestly, I mean, shit. That chapter when their silhouetted forms, like when Sabo saw them, that was a minute ago, bro.
That was
That
a
was
That
a
was a
minute
minute
ago.
ago.
fucking minute ago, bro. It's
That was
hella
at
hard to
least
remember that.
That was the
three.
beginning
That
of
was at least
whatchamacallit.
3 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago.
Well,
Bro,
that's the
from
big.
like what I do remember, they don't look like their forms, bro. Like
They don't.
that's
They
like
don't.
it's fucking crazy how they look, honestly.
It
And
it,
They
it
don't.
is a crazy ass fucking turn of events. I can't wait to see what happens next though, because like you already know it's gonna fucking go into
anything
the
happen.
entire. It's well, Zoro's already done with his fight.
Yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know, Zoro is my favorite anime character, my most favorite character of all time because he's the most loyal character in the world. This fool literally he would probably kill one of his crewmates if Luffy was like, "Hey, bro, that's
Yeah,
the
he
best
would.
friend right there.
Yeah,
Hey,
he would.
I need you to handle this." And if he found out about Sanji with Luffy, oh, bro, Sanji would really die. Like he would really go after. Like he doesn't know. I want him to find out about it because I want to see his reaction,
Yeah.
and I want him, dude, because you know he's gonna make fucking Sanji apologize, just like he said with fucking Usopp. If you accept Usopp back, I'm leaving, bro. Unless he's like super legit about what he fucking means, like
Yeah.
the
Right.
loyalty from him. Ooh, so anyway, Zoro finished his fight. I said he needed a one-shot Lucci, which he could have, and he did.
Basically
Bruh, I
did.
need Zoro to join the Zoro right now. For me, is like peak. I feel like he's fucking stronger than Luffy. That fool
He's hella
is
strong for
so
sure right now.
strong. I'm like, yo, and he's gonna get a power up because of the Reaper of Death that came into the end of the
Mhm.
show. There's something that we're not seeing with them, and I can't wait. It's gonna be badass.
Exactly.
Sanji was
Exactly.
calling Zoro a burden, bro. He said, "What a burden you are."
I love Sanji though. Their rivalry is like
It's
it just
Unmatched.
reminds me.
it's the best,
Unmatched.
bro. I love that shit.
And then
I
Because
hey,
see,
love
look,
it.
think about this too, though. Luffy's doing no damage.
He's not.
He's
That's why
been
I'm like,
saying this whole time, like, what the fuck? Like, I still can't do damage to you, bro.
and in Gear 5, he's literally coded in Conqueror's Hockey.
Yeah, and like, there's 5 of them now,
there's 5 of them.
bro.
Hey, but you seen Dorian Bragi fucking smack the
did.
shit out of the
I
one of
did.
them, especially the Dune Worm guy. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, and let's shout out to the boys real quick. Luffy, Dorian Bragi, all back together again. Brought a tear to
The
my
boys
It's
eye.
are back in
heartwarming.
town.
It's
Yeah,
heartwarming.
heartwarming, bro. They said, Straw Hat, hey,
We couldn't
we're
wait.
Hella
good to see
happy.
you again, bro. Hey,
Do you guys think
Yeah.
and I
Dragon's
hope
coming?
has to be right.
That's
No,
a
well,
theory
maybe not. No, maybe
No,
not. Maybe
I think so
Elbaf
because
for
of the.
sure.
No,
I
he's
think Dragon's
bro.
coming because that dude, Vegapunk was like one of his best friends.
All right, so think about it like this. For some reason, there's a correlation, right? The anime right now is dropping everything that happened in Ohara, right? And the
Oh yeah,
elder gods were there.
the Giants were
And
there.
yeah, and the giants were there. So what happened on Ohara is literally happening right now on Egghead. What Vegapunk is broadcasting is what happened in that void year.
Well, it's what? Oh yeah, what happened in the Void Year, and it's what's that one dude? Robin's mentor. He was hella strong.
Oh,
He was the one with the fucking the mustache, the white mustache. He was the one who died.
uh,
He's the one who
Yeah.
discovered everything.
Clover.
Clover.
Clover wanted to disclose everything,
Yeah.
just like
And
Vegapunk.
he got fucking shot. He got killed for it, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's happening like right now on Egghead. So since Dragon, like in the anime, he's basically saying like how he's never gonna let their O'Hara's will go in vain and shit. He's about to come and not let that happen again, bro.
Exactly.
This fool is preaching
We're-
about how he's about to change the world and shit, bro. Like
We're about to
there's
see his devil
yeah,
fruit.
we're about to
finally.
see.
It's
He's
about
a
to be
god, bro.
insane.
He has a god devil fruit.
Yeah, there's apparently 5 gods
Yeah,
or
Yes.
something like that.
there's
Yeah,
like there's either
yeah.
4 or 5, but he's for
God,
sure
God
either
Usopp is one of them.
he's yeah,
Nah.
God,
he's
Usopp.
has to be like the god of rain
or something
or wind or
of
something
nature
like
or
that.
something
wind,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, or
Every
like
time he's
weather.
around, bro, it's either rain or wind.
Exactly.
Oh, it's it's gonna be crazy. I'm so excited for One Piece.
And then the
for
fact that
the
there's
future of it.
like
Yeah.
characters like Shanks or even Dragon are getting as much screen time as they're getting now, you have to think like, hey, it's really getting to that point where it's getting
Not-
to the end. I know I keep bringing that up, but like it's getting there.
Almost.
Mhm,
But like I
almost.
this is an arc, and like this is just another arc. I'm pretty sure there's another one after this.
Yeah,
There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
way
of
that
course.
fucking
I think
Egghead
there's
Yeah.
gonna be
can-
at least 2 more arcs.
But
I'll
this is
take
like the beginning to the end type of thing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because Elbaf has to be the one of the
There
last, if
has to
not the
be a
last.
war, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
of
I
course
think
it is.
I think the war is gonna happen in Elbaf. That's how I think, because they're all gonna leave from Egghead, right? Think about it this way: they're gonna all leave from Egghead. They're gonna get to Elbaf because the Giants are helping them, and now the whole government is on their ass and basically saying like, all right, we're all going to Elbaf. We're gonna try and buster call them. We're gonna do everything we can to stop them from Elbaf to try and get like to try and just basically stop them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that might be the last of it. You know what I mean? And I hope you guys are ready for all that, because I'm not, and I'm probably gonna cry like a little girl
I will.
when it all ends. 100%.
But the
think I'll be
ride
like-
was kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was definitely a journey. Like
It was
ooh,
Definitely.
rewatch. That'd probably be
Hey.
something I rewatch every single year if I could rewatch it like that.
have that on
at
in the
least-
background,
Yeah.
just playing. Honestly, it's like my
But
dad
this,
watching Big Bang
this
Theory all
time
the time.
watch it in English so that you can just have it on idly.
No, I'm learning Japanese to just have it on idly.
Our boy
Hey, you
has
can do
been
that
learning
too.
Japanese. My boy has
Hey, you
been
gotta
learning
do it, bro.
Japanese.
That's hella hard, bro. I mean, I probably could, but that takes a lot of practice.
Yeah.
It does
Oh,
take a
I
lot
got
of
something.
practice.
I got something for you guys. All right, ready?
Yeah.
日本人じゃありません。私はアメリカ人です。I said, I am not Japanese, but I am American. Yeah.
That
Hey,
sounded
that's good though.
pog.
That's
What
super
the
good
fuck?
though. Hey, like I told Anthony, like this dude is just understood that shit right away. You know what I mean? Just
What the
understood it.
fuck? That
Just a
was
little
crazy,
basics. Just a little
bro.
basics.
Still,
I
hey,
still
still
love
that's
it.
still pretty good. Like whatever app you're learning on or whatever like class you're learning on, hey, they're doing a pretty good job teaching.
Hey,
you.
hey, I'm-
That
he's
is
learning from that
so-
guy on IG where he goes.
No, I'm not. I'm
he
not. I'm
goes,
not.
"You
Hey,
read the
shout out.
red?"
Hey, I
read the
sent
red
that day
and
he told me
I
he was
read the blue.
Mhm.
That's
The
not
day
one,
he
though, but-
that he told me that he was learning Japanese. I sent it that same day or the night before or something like that.
Yeah.
That dude's at least. But
Yeah, no, shout out. And this is not sponsored any, but Pimsleur, bro. It's an app. I don't. That's the way it
Pimsleur.
is. Pimsleur, yeah. It's $20 a month, but I mean, it's kind of worth it.
Duolingo.
Shit. I don't
That's
know.
why
I've
I-
never used Duolingo, but I was using this one app called Learn Japanese in 10 minutes. Or like, but it's obviously not in 10 minutes, but 10 minutes of Japanese every single day or whatever, and you learn it. But it was just
Yeah.
giving me like words like
Rice.
suitcase, suketsu. Like I'm like ice cream, ice
Sugetsu.
creamu. I'm like I'm trying to learn phrases. I'm not trying to learn little words.
you want to be able
Ice
to go.
cream.
You want to be
Ice
able to go and like
cream.
talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like ask someone if they know how to say speak English. Like ego ga wakarimasu ka? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like stuff like that.
I feel that because eventually we're all gonna go to Japan and try to do our thing out in Japan
That's the plan.
eventually. Then, if we have a person who could speak Japanese, you know what I mean?
Big.
That's the plan.
Hey, we
That
have our
is.
little translator, especially with someone that we know. It's gonna be a good
Yeah.
time.
Hell yeah.
That's like us going to Mexico and then bringing Dio because Dio could talk to whoever there.
Whoever, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna
I'll
use
be
that
like,
for.
hola,
Use a
como
fucking mystery.
como estes? And then
I
Dio
was
would be
I was
like,
born in that bitch. I was born in Mexico.
you were born in Mexico?
Yeah, Michoacan.
Where's Michoacan?
In Mexico, bro.
Yeah, but what part of Mexico, dude?
I don't know. Beats the fuck out of me. All I know is that I was born there.
Well, if anybody should know anything about me, I know I have a family that lives out in Mexico, kind of San Antonio border ish, I guess, like an hour away from that border. I think as like a kid, I've been there like 3 to 5 times there in Mexico.
Yeah.
Every time I have like very fond memories. Actually, I have a gaming memory of playing Tekken as a kid all the time in Mexico with my cousins and shit. And this was like Tekken 4 or something like that. I could be wrong, but awesome game back in the day. It was like Tekken 2 or 3, maybe.
I didn't play
But
Tekken
still.
like that. The only time I would play Tekken is when I would see it like on the like an arcade game.
Mhm.
I never played it on like a console or anything.
Now one of my cousins had it as a game on like PS2 or something like that, or PS1.
Yeah.
Awesome, dope ass game, bro. So good.
I liked Mortal Kombat more. Like I played like I used to play the ones the old ones, but
Mhm.
the sick ass one that I played was Shaolin Monks with Liu Kang and
As like
Kung
the
Lao.
main characters.
And it
You
was like a
guys,
free roam game.
it was like a beat 'em up, right?
Dude, yeah,
It
it
was a
was
beat 'em
fucking
up,
badass.
it was a beat 'em up mixed with like an actual fighting game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hella fucking
it's
sick.
sick, so sick, bro. Classic. That's a classic game that I kind of remember right there too, because I remember my cousins playing that game actually.
I wish I was
And then
good with Kung Lao, bro. And also I wish Kung Lao and Liu Kang were still fucking overpowered in MK1 when like how they were in like MKX.
I
MKX
wish I
Liu
was good
Kang
at that
was
game.
poggers. Do flame face.
I wish I was
Ugh.
good at that game. I am not good at Mortal Kombat at all. If anybody should know anything, Mortal Kombat is like my weakness when it comes to gaming. Any other game I can somewhat figure out. That game can't figure it
Just
out
the
at all.
combos, bro. It's just the
That's what I'm saying.
combos.
You see me on Helldivers 2 struggling to call down stratagems. I struggled to call down
Do
stratagems
you really?
really badly. I swear I have like the worst time trying to call them down
I'll,
because
I'll be like this. Control.
nope, I can't do it. Can't do it like that, bro.
Yeah,
Maybe doing the reinforcement one, I can kind of be like, but everything
I
else, I'm
think
like,
I think MK is the best fighting game.
Best fighting game. Let me sprint towards them again.
most iconic
Yeah.
for sure. Most
Yeah. Well,
iconic,
the other games are
100%.
pretty iconic, but yeah, it's up there. I mean,
Nah,
when you
but if
got
you,
when you got a movie out off of it and some series.
that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna ask a normal person, like, hey, what's your favorite fighting game? They're like,
No,
Mortal
if you
Kombat.
ask a normal person this, you can ask them, have you heard of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, or Tekken? The one they're probably heard of is Mortal Kombat. Because those are like the
Maybe
three
the
big.
Street Fighter, but for sure Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat. I
yeah.
feel like
Mortal Kombat will be the one that anyone, even my daughter, who's 2, has probably heard. Hey, you heard of that? Yeah, Dad. See, she's heard of that shit.
she'd be
She's
like,
had to, bro.
yeah. But no, for sure Mortal Kombat is probably the most popular, I would say, because it is more
Mortal
it's the most
Kombat.
accessible, I would think, right?
Hella
It's the
pop
easy.
culture behind it too.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of pop culture behind it too. There's like hella movies behind it too. The bad ones and the bad ones, you know what I mean? So
Those were shit.
those old
The
movies
old ones
were
were
trash.
dookie.
The new one, also trash. I
Nah, it's
personally think, but
hog. It's
the,
fucking
Newest one?
hog.
okay, the story was trash for the newest one. The fight
Nah,
scenes were cool.
it's
I'm
You
not
talking
gonna
about?
I can't accept the fact that the main character, who is just a fucking nobody, really killed Goro. I can't
You
accept
talking
that.
about Scorpion Son?
Scorpion's like ancestor or something like, or
It's
like
Scorpion's like
descendant,
son or something. Yeah, but I
descendant
don't
like
like it
that.
either.
Yeah,
I'm not
Yeah,
I
gonna
it's
don't
lie,
like
pretty
that
bad.
either.
I thought it was pretty trash.
I
It was
the
just like
story's
gory.
trash.
Super
The
gory. Fight scenes were cool.
the fight scenes are cool as fuck. Don't get me wrong. Especially the
Kung
very
Lao
first
was
one.
trash in that movie.
Kung Lao was trash. Hey, Liu Kang was pretty trash.
He's
The,
sick,
the
bro.
acting,
Y'all
the
are
acting was
hating.
so corny, bro. No, I'm not hating.
Yes,
I'm
the
being very
Scorpion ancestor was actually garbage.
yeah.
His uniform he wore was Power Ranger.
I'm pogging out, bro. Let's fucking
It's a
go.
Power Ranger. Hey,
I'll cut
but
that
hey,
out.
I will say this. I will say this. They did a pretty good job with the fight scenes, though. 100%. The fight scenes are sick, super sick.
Everything martial arts is gonna be fucking badass, bro.
Yeah,
Come on,
but like
let's
the
keep it real.
acting in that movie was like the story they written for that movie awful, except for what's his name? Except for robotic eye guy. I can't remember his name
Kano.
now.
Kano.
Kano. Except for Kano in that movie. Kano in that movie was awesome. That was a straight Chad right there. That was
That
a
was
fucking
badass, bro.
I
He
actually
spit
badass
on
liked
as fuck.
someone.
the new Mortal Kombat story was sick as hell
Yeah, I
with
love
all the
that shit.
all the alternate people. That was
Johnny
fire.
I
Cage.
I personally didn't like it, but I'm also like, I guess super
Your
harsh when it
butt.
comes to like video games. Yeah, I am pretty butt at the
You're
games
also
You
too.
didn't
butt
like
at
the new
it.
storyline?
He didn't even play it
Did you
like
beat
that.
MK11?
Oh wait, no. In the new MK games,
Yeah.
the storyline, I like that storyline. I
Did you
like that
beat the
storyline.
last one?
I beat
Did you
it, but
see?
barely.
Okay,
I'm
so that's
trash at the game, so I
Dude, I'll
I
fuck
beat
you
it
up.
by struggling. I know you'd fuck me up because I'm trash at the
I'm
game.
just fucking-
There's no like arguments about that. Now, if we were to play Smash or something like that, you're getting
I'd still
fucking
fuck you up.
swept. Nah, you're getting swept
You
off the
would
fucking
wreck
stage
me,
so
but
easily.
I'll tell you this
Hey,
much.
hey, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this right now. I'll either play Ganondorf or Captain Falcon, right? If I'm playing Ganondorf, I'm slapping you off the screen every
Fools are
single time like a fucking
overpowered.
fly, right? Or I'm playing Captain Falcon. I'm gonna jump in the air, press B,
Falco
Falco
punch.
punch, and you're gonna get fucking slapped off the screen again. Or I'm gonna throw you off the stage, right? And I'm gonna spike your ass in off the stage again.
So
You don't
multiverses
understand.
is the same. You can say that you do that in
I was
multiverses.
about, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
I'll
See me
slap
Multiverses,
you,
hey,
dog.
multiverses, you
hey, when
bitch.
Hey,
multiverses comes out, hey, guess
Man,
Top
what?
10
I'm
player.
gonna
Hey,
play that.
top 10 bugs here, bro.
Hey, we're gonna play. Hey,
Sweet.
I'm gonna be the top 10 Shaggy.
Do you know how many people play Bugs Bunny?
I have no idea.
Bro, why do you want to
Like
be
thousands and
Shaggy,
thousands
bro?
of people, bro.
You
know,
literally just fucking
Zoink,
right triangle,
Scoops.
right
Yeah, then you
isn't
triangle,
fucking
right
isn't
triangle.
hold on, isn't Shaggy in that game like the meme Shaggy where he's like a god? Like he's like
He's
He's
Super
a
Saiyan.
he's
Super
like super
Saiyan.
powerful type god,
He's a
Super Saiyan
Super
god.
Saiyan, bro.
Yeah, Super Saiyan Shaggy. Now, how is that not cool to you?
It's cool, but like he
You
literally
just like charge up and throw your sandwich.
it's
That's what I'm saying.
either
That's
you
funny.
charge up or you do your kick, or you
Yeah, it's kind of
charge up and
basic.
you do
He's
your
very basic
sandwich.
character.
I mean, I haven't played the game, so I'm probably gonna like somebody else too.
This fool
But
Duarte played Bugs Bunny, and Bugs Bunny was hella like tactical, bro. Barely had any moves, dead ass. Barely had any
Yeah,
moves,
you
bro.
just do a couple things.
You had to like plan your rockets, and I think he threw a pie when
Throws pies. He
when
has
he was like
rockets. He
he was
has
like looking at his
fucking
bag and shit, bro.
yeah.
It was so fucking badass. He had his
He has a safe.
oh yeah, the safe
Yeah,
anvil.
he had
I
hella
don't know, man.
things that came down. You can
Yeah,
kick the
he had
safe.
hell shit.
You can
Mhm.
fucking do hella. He didn't have a lot of combos. It was just
You could dive
all
into the
his.
ground. He was
Yeah,
sick.
it was just all utility. It was
all right, so
badass.
let me ask you guys this: did you guys play the newest Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Smash Bros. Oh, I did. I have it actually. I did. Smash Bros. Is okay to me.
It's
Probably
just
because
spammy to me.
I'm trash at it, to be honest with you.
I'm pretty
But
good, but
Okay.
there's characters you can't beat. There's literally characters like
That are hard as
Ness.
fuck
Is
to
it?
beat.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
the penguin dude.
Ness. Oh my god, I
PK
hate Ness, bro.
Fire.
Yes, exactly
The
PK
that.
Butter.
the penguin guy is pretty hard to beat too.
Penguin.
It's just there's like cheat characters.
King.
There's
King
cheese
Penguin.
characters in that game for
Yeah.
sure.
Is it King
100%.
Penguin? I don't know.
Especially because like you can do like things where if you're trying to jump up back onto the stage, like Ness could do this thing where he like throws lightning onto like the edge of the stage. So if you
Mhm.
just keep hitting it, you can never
Oh,
get
and
back
it
on.
touches the edge of it. It goes right
Yeah,
over the
it
edge.
it has like the so you already know like what frames are when it comes to like fighting games and stuff.
Yeah.
It has like a huge like frame box where if he throws it down, you're hitting it every single time you're trying to jump back up to the edge.
Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks
That's
so
why I like Pikachu
badly.
though. Pikachu doesn't she like doesn't Pikachu like teleport like
He does like a dash. It's a crazy
Yeah.
looking dash where he's like tss, tss. type of thing.
Yeah.
It's fucking
So
sick.
it really depends on like how far or how far you're off of the stage. You know what I mean?
I do like the abilities like that though. That's just pretty sick because I mean, for some reason I can't get into Smash, and it's probably because like I didn't play it from like the beginning. But in the beginning of Smash, was it like all those characters from the beginning, or did they like add them as time went on?
They added
No, they
new
added
ones,
characters as time
but
went on.
Okay,
they also brought in pretty much every character from the game, from
Yeah,
all the
well,
games.
like
This is
Falco
the
wasn't in
biggest.
Smash.
all
Well,
the
he
games from
was maybe.
Nintendo
Maybe
though,
No,
right?
I
Ganondorf
think
wasn't in Smash One.
Was it only
no, he
characters
wasn't.
from Nintendo?
He, yes, but it's also
Okay,
characters from you ever heard of
Pokemon. I know,
not
I
just
know that
Pokemon, but
there's a few Pokemon in there.
it's like Japanese games like
It's
Dragon
all those
Quest
Okay.
and stuff
characters
like
that
that.
Nintendo had the rights to.
I didn't play those games like that, so it didn't like
No,
catch
I
my
feel
eye
that.
like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Multiverses, I like grew up with some of the characters and shit. I
No, I
watched
feel
a
that.
lot of the shows. So it's like super fucking cool to me. But you can be LeBron James and you can be The Rock, basically. That's so fucking cool, dude.
LeBron James. Ugh.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
My character though was Tom and Jerry, bro. Come see me.
Yeah, that character is broken. You can fight on two different characters with two different
Hell
players. on that one.
pog, bro. But like you could fight with two different characters, but like really, Jerry had to be like stationary in order for him to even throw the fucking balls or anything like that, or
I feel that.
the tennis balls.
Mhm.
He had his little dynamite. He could hit him with the tennis racket, and it would shoot three like a burst, like a shotgun.
I wonder
Bro.
what differences it's going to be. I haven't seen any trailers for the new
Not
stuff.
9 days. It comes out in 9 days, the 26th. So I'm gonna be fucking up Kai in that bitch.
I remember when we
Yeah,
started
it's,
playing
two
like
big-
fighting games, like all three of us. We were playing Guilty Gear. Was it Guilty Gear
It's
3 or 2,
trash,
something like
bro.
that?
It's
Such a
It's not
bad
trash.
game.
It's just no, it's
Four
not trash.
combos.
It's fun. It's fun. Don't
Yeah,
even start
'cause
all that. No, because
Kai
we
says
only
it's
played
hella
it. No,
fun
no, no, no,
because
no,
he
no,
was
no.
hella fucking good at it, and he picked
No,
the
I
best
wasn't
character
good at
in
it
the
at all.
game.
Yeah,
I was
but
really
I
good at
still yeah, exactly. I remember Anthony being good at it. I wasn't good at it at all. I was just straight B B B B B B B B B. That's it.
That's when you know it's trash though. You can hit B the entire time and win.
Nah, it wasn't that bad. It was pretty good. There's
I'm
more
hating,
complexity
bruh.
to it.
I'm
I
It's
know
like an
you're
anime
hating.
game to me.
It is like
like
an
an
anime
anime
game.
so fucking trash, dude.
Very good. I personally think that was a good game, but I didn't
think it was a bad
give it
game.
enough time either. Did not give it enough time either.
What's another fighting game? Oh, I still haven't played Is it Peacemaker?
No, I have not played Peacemaker either. It looks cool. I've seen people play it. They actually wreck with him.
I mean, it's John
But-
Cena, bro.
But I don't remember those moves being in the movie. The moves that he uses. He uses
I
like
never
some
even- I never watched
telekinetic
it.
moves.
I loved
You
Omni
never-
Man though. He's sick with it.
You didn't see
I did
what's the movie
not.
called? Dude, I can't remember what the fuck the movie's called.
I watched Suicide Squad.
2?
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah, number 2. But
That's where he's at.
Isn't there like he has his own
His
movie?
own show. It's a show.
Oh,
I think.
show. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen the show, but the movie, he's hella funny in the movie.
I've seen a
John
scene
Cena?
from the show.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad at all, actually. I heard a lot of good things about it and a lot of bad things. No, I've heard a lot of good things, not a lot of bad things, actually. So I wouldn't suggest watching it, but
He's in
you
a
might
new
enjoy
movie
it.
called Ricky Stenicki or something like that. He's like I think he's a wrestler or something. I could be wrong. I haven't seen the trailer.
What?
Yeah.
Never heard
But
of
it
that.
has like Zac Efron, Andrew Santino, and some other guy. I don't remember the other guy's name. My bad. Sorry,
Andrew
bro.
Santino.
Andrew Sorrentino? That how you say it? Sorrentino or is it Santino?
Santino.
Santino.
That bro.
Dude is hilarious.
Yes, he is. I literally
Yeah.
watch him every single fucking day.
you
Same
seen
with
him on-
Bobby Lee. Bad friends. Bad friends.
Have you seen him on that podcast with that chick Bobby Alford or whatever her fuck her name is?
Oh, yeah, the really good podcast. That's what it's called, the really good podcast.
Yeah, he was on there playing golf with her, and he was like, "Are you starting OnlyFans at all?" She's like, "No. Why would I start an OnlyFans?" He's like, I would pay for it." He's like, "I would just pay for it just to watch you put tape over your mouth, and that's it." He's like, "Different colored tape every single day. I'd pay for that."
I'm not gonna lie, that podcast is actually pretty funny. Like,
I love that podcast so much.
She has like when Wiz Khalifa was on there.
Oh my god, I was dying, bro.
That shit was hella funny,
She was
bro.
hella trolling him, bro. This fool's just
Bro.
so lit. He's like, this bitch, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Or
She's like, do you really smoke all that? Like, do you, her mood in her podcast is so funny.
Yeah, bro.
When Drake was on it too, he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
whatever that one chick that was on there too, she's like, I'm not a musician, I'm a rapper.
I'm a
She's like,
motherfucking rapper.
I don't know what a musician is. Is that a magician or some type of shit?
Who said that? What the
She was
fuck?
like, no, it's just a person who makes music. She's just like all confused.
That's so
That
funny.
show is hella funny, bro. I like that show.
All right, y'all. That is an hour and 20. We've been here for a minute, and I ain't gonna fucking lie to you. We just been yapping. We just been talking.
We have been yapping.
Idly.
Yapping.
Good times though.
Come
Ugh.
on,
good
bro. You
time.
know what it is. This is episode 2 of the Idle Podcast. It was fucking fun. It's fun every single time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Time goes by hella fucking fast whenever we do these podcasts.
Yeah, it is.
And I enjoy it, bro. That shit's kind of fire, to be honest with you.
We're planning on coming out with an episode every Sunday, with or without. If it's just 2 people, it's just 2 people. If it's just 2 people and a guest, it's 2 people and a guest. We're gonna come out with an episode every Sunday. We could do that when we have 3 hosts, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And that's that. We'll be getting it. Ty, anything to say?
Thank you for joining and watching. I hope you enjoyed. And you know, like Anthony said, you know, we're going to try to be coming out with one every Sunday. So hopefully you write down on your clocks or your imaginary calendars in your head and remember that we're coming out every Sunday. And hopefully you enjoy more of our podcasts, you know, and just support us more than where we're at right now, you know. So
Shorts
back and
throughout
enjoy.
the week. We got shorts throughout the week. Keep up.
Exactly.
You know, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your mama.
Tell your
It's
motherfucking
Idle.
mama.
It's Idle.
To everybody, you know, your dog, everything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Idle. Appreciate y'all.
All right,
Have a
well,
good
guys.
night, everyone.